Hey, it's J.Bullett. I'm gonna be doing a Raw recap, so let's get right to it. But before we get to it, like and subscribe, and let's go right ahead. So we got the whole CM Punk and Braun Breaker promo. I broke it a little bit more down. I made a video, Braun Breaker, what he said, what CM Punk said. I broke it down. So they were going back and forth. I had a really good one of my favorite promos from Braun when he was telling CM Punk, find somebody back there who do what I do, generational stuff, all that stuff he was just saying to CM Punk. I broke it more down into my other video. But yeah, it was a really good back and forth promo. And in the end, CM Punk was telling him, yeah, I'm going to lose his titles to somebody, but it's not going to be you. So like I said in my other video, him saying that, it's like maybe he's not going to win. Is this going to play a factor of Austin Theory betraying them next week? Or is Seth coming back? And they're starting this whole thing. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I would like for Braun to win, like I stated in my last video, but I don't know. We'll see. We just have to see how the pieces move, how they book this. But yeah, pretty good back and forth between the two. And then we had a backstage segment with the Judgment Day. Um, it kind of seems like Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez are kind of getting close, and it looks like Raquel. I don't know, something's going on here because before it was Liv and Raquel. I don't know. Ever since Liv came back, she's been more on Roxanne's side for some reason. I don't know what's going on there. So Rodriguez might be getting a babyface run again. So Liv might betray her, which is like damn. It kind of seemed like it was gonna be the other way around, maybe, but I guess they're going with this. So I don't know. Let's see. And whoa, okay. Then we had the match between Stephanie Valquer, um, Raquel Rodriguez, and Nikki Bella. Sorry, it's really late. Um, so yeah, Stephanie Valquer won. I kind of assumed that was going to happen. I don't see why you would have Stephanie lose in a random Raw episode between these two. Had it been a pay per view or like something like a bigger stakes, like bigger storyline or something like that, I would have said yeah, she would have been losing. But and I said it before with the whole thing with Nikki Bella. Why is she still going after this title? When she became heel, she should have just won, and then you guys could have been doing this what they were doing now. Maybe if they were doing a triple threat and Nikki Bella as the champion and on this Raw, maybe Stephanie could have just got the belt back here. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know what they're doing with Nikki Bella. This whole heel thing with her was a total waste of time because she's losing. So and she just got pinned again. They protected Raquel more when she hit the Tatana bomb. Sorry, she was gonna hit both of them, but she escaped, and then she hit Nikki with it, and Stephanie threw her out the ring and got the cover. 1, 2, 3. She's still champion. So there you go with that. So right there, it's just like, okay, what are we doing now? Like, can we at least let's move the pieces now with Stephanie? Let's get her into a proper feud. Let's do something with her. Her title reign has been a little, so let's just keep that going. Um, and we had a, a a segment, sorry, a segment with Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, um, and the Kabuki Warriors. Oh my God, my brain right now, it's late, and I'm just like my brain is just all over the place. The Kabuki Warriors, Asuka and Kairi Sane. They were making, they're making jokes, blah blah blah, ha ha ha, saying that, you know, Rhea and Io aren't ready for not sorry, she didn't say Asuka, she said for the Kabuki Warriors, which I was shocked. I was like, oh, she's not being, you know, total dick to Kyrie. But she didn't even let Kyrie speak anyway. When she was about to cut her promo, she just did that whole Kyrie, and she was just it's like she's doing this thing. It's like what the hell is going on there? It's like every time Oscar screams, she's like having a freaking seizure. I don't know, but and then Rhea and Io came out. They had a scramble, fight, blah blah blah, and hey, they were on top, Rhea and Io. That tells me they're not gonna win the titles next week. So I don't know. I'm just saying, if they were on top this week, I don't see them winning next week. I mean, they still could very well win, but I think the Kabuki Warriors are winning next week. I know it's not a popular choice, but hey, like I said, they could very well just win. But just putting them on top here just made it feel like they might be losing for reasons. And then we had Gunther versus R-Truth. Now, before I get to that, I know there was a segment before that. Um, Gunther was doing an interview, and um, R-Truth came in, and he was just calling him a piece of trash and this and that. But then he said something in his ear. I think he was calling him a piece of shit, to be honest with you. And he was just looked at him like, all right, and then laughed it off and was like, I see you in the ring. So R-Truth, you go, R-Truth. I'm with you. You stood up to him, and they had the match, and yeah, Gunther won, of course. Um, it was literally like what, a 3 minute match. I want to say I can't remember how long it went. It was pretty fast. R-Truth got a couple hits in, but again, Gunther hit him with the power bomb. He wanted to finish it, and he's like, no. So he said, I'm gonna choke him out, and R-Truth tapped out. So yeah, that's what happened there. Then we had the a backstage segment with Austin Theory and the division, and they were all talking. Oh, I got your back. I got your back. This is before the match I'm about to talk about, so I'm all over the place. Like I said, if I skipped that ahead or it wasn't after that, I don't know. But bear with me. This is what happened before the Rey Mysterio and Austin Theory match. They had a segment. They were saying, "Oh, congratulations, welcome into the Vision." Pumping, pumping, pumping. Oh, I got your back. I got your back. I got your back. Again, Austin Theory is a plant. He is going to turn on these guys. I have a big feeling he's going to turn on them. So keep an eye on that. So, okay, the match happens, and Logan Paul's out there with him. Paul Heyman sent him out there with him, and yeah, Austin Theory didn't win. Ray did by disqualification. Of course, Logan Paul caused the disqualification, and it's funny because when he did it, it just felt like it wasn't supposed to happen. It's just his reaction made it feel that way because he was just like, oh, and then he's looking at the crowd like, so I guess it wasn't meant to happen, but it's just the way he reacted. It felt like, oh, it wasn't supposed to go that way, but it went that way. So I guess it was supposed to go that way. I don't know. So okay, and then they were beating him up. Ray, I should say, they were beating him up, and Penta's music hit, and I was like, oh my god, Penta, he's back. Thank you. So, and this was another segment that I just forgot to mention also with CM Punk and Ray when he told him, don't worry, I got some, he's got something up his sleeve. So, yeah, Penta was that guy. And I hope this leads into Ray Phoenix coming back, forming the tag team again. Not saying coming back, but forming that tag team. So it could be 3-on-3. So let's have the Lucha Brothers back. And the reason why I'm saying bring the Lucha Brothers back, and it's been rumored already for a while, what I want to talk about later on for the main event. So Raw's tag team division is about to be really interesting. But before we get there, now let's go into the segment with Becky Lynch and Maxine Dupree. Maxine Dupree has a little bit more of an edge on her now. She's acting a little bit more, she got some oomph into her now. So, Becky Becky being Becky, I think she said something to her like, "Oh, you have two choices. I'm gonna break your leg, or I'm gonna make you tap out. So you pick." And Becky's like, she just made this face. It was hilarious. She's like, "Whoa, I didn't come out here to fight. You know, I don't start them, but I definitely do finish them." So Becky's just the best, man. This is the best version of her as a heel. I love it. She's such a I don't know what's the word I can use, but she's just so hilarious. I love Becky. We should all love Becky. Um, everybody's saying it. Sports Illustrated is saying it. All right, that was corny. Let me keep moving on. But yeah, so they're gonna have their match, and let's see what happens there. I don't know who's gonna win. I don't know if they'll have Max. I don't think Maxine Dupree will win a fourth time. Because if she does, then it's just like, okay, wow, okay, you guys are really behind Maxine Dupree, and she actually has gotten better. Even Becky had to say it. She didn't want to give her that encouragement, but she was just like, she didn't want to say those things. So yeah, they're gonna have that match. Gonna have that match next week, and I don't know. I feel like I've been growing on Maxine Dupree, and she's gotten way better. But if they're gonna put the belt back on Becky, then okay, where's AJ? So it's like I feel like that's where they want to go, but it's just been a slow builder. I don't know what they're gonna do there. So yeah, I'm just waiting on that. So let's get to the main event: the Usos versus AJ Styles and Dragon Lee. What a good match! Of course, the Usos, Dragon Lee, and AJ Styles. Of course, look at those names. Um, Great tag team match. A bunch of O's, twos. O's. That's how I call the twos the O's. Um, two or O's. That's just how I describe it. Whatever. Leave me alone. I'm tired. Um, yeah, very good tag team match. And when the Usos won, I didn't. I'm. This is how it was going because there was another backstage segment that I keep forgetting about. God damn, WWE, stop doing so many backstage segments. They do so many of them, and it's just so hard to keep track of everything all at once to put everything in order. But yeah, so they had a backstage. Jesus Christ, my brain. I'm never doing these videos again so late. Um, and I've been working on other stuff on top of that. So yeah, back to the video. Whatever. Um, yeah. So they had this talk backstage, and Uso's doubting himself, and it's like Jimmy's trying to bring him back up. Like, come on, man. You world champion Jey Uso. But I don't want to bring you down. One of my downfalls. And he's like, man, you're down. Your only downfall is what's in your head. It's in your mind. That's your downfall in there. So, right before the whole thing with the match. But hey, man, they brought their A game. Usos. I thought something was gonna happen, that they were gonna lose, and Jimmy Us, Jay was gonna go ballistic or even turn heel or something. No, they actually won the belts, and I'm like, you know what? I'm happy that they won the belts only because what they can do for the tag team division. So let's do that down the line. I'm fine with this right now. Having them as tag teams, champions, and further down the line we'll do that whole Jay heel turn. Hell, maybe Jimmy would join them in a heel turn if they were to lose the belts. Because I'll be honest with you, I don't want to see another Jay versus Jimmy match. I'm pretty sure not a lot of people want to see that either. You know, but yeah, let's get this tag team rolling for Raw. So you got the Usos back. You're gonna have the Lucha Brothers. It's been said it's going to happen. And look, Penta came back. It's just Ray and Penta right now. You need another guy, Ray Phoenix. Because Brown Breaker is gonna be too busy with CM Punk. So you'll have Logan Paul, Austin Theory, and Bronson Reed. He needs something to do. So on the other side, Ray, Penta, and Ray Phoenix. There you go. 3-on-3. You do that. And then you do the Braun and CM Punk match. I hope. But I don't think they're booking that. I mean, we would have had Ray Phoenix come back. So just completely just shut out what I just said. But then again, knowing WWE, Ray Phoenix might show up next week on SmackDown. It might be something going on in the beginning of Raw. They might open up, and then Ray and Penta's getting beat up, and then here comes Ray Phoenix. I don't know. I'm just randomly thinking things like this. I just have crazy thoughts, I guess. I just think of random stuff that WWE can do. I've been watching this for so long that I'm so used to what they do that this is just what I'm coming up with. But then again, they might just do this for another Raw. It might not even be that. And then apparently there's rumors. I didn't even get to do anything. I'm not there yet to make news videos, guys. So pretty soon, when I can get the time to do those news videos, I'm not there yet. But soon, let's grow this channel. Soon, I will be doing news videos. Right now, I'm just doing a bunch of recaps and then just talking about key moments of key wrestlers, key big moments, stuff like that. And then I do my live streams on TikTok to grow my audience. So then one day I can bring them all to YouTube and do my live, you know, reaction videos here. But yeah, let's let's do something with this tag team. Going back, I'm sorry. I know I've been jumping here and there. I just have so many ideas, and I just want to share it with you guys. But Usos, Rafe, the Lucha Brothers. We have New Day. I know. We have the War Raiders. Um, it might be someone else. I mean, I don't know if AJ Lee. Wow, I said AJ. I mean, they were calling him AJ Lee, I guess. Well, some of us were not. They weren't the actual AJ Lee, but you get the drift. Dragon Lee and AJ Styles. They, I guess they might still stay as a tag team. I'm not too sure, but that's kind of bad. That's all I can name. Oh, we got the Judgment Day, but then JD McDonough, he's hurt, so that's out. Dominic's hurt. Wow, Raw needs some more tag teams. That this is crazy. They needed more than ever because you got the Usos only, the New Day. You could potentially get the Lucha Brothers. You got the War Raiders, like I said. What the hell happened to um what are their names? That's bad that I forgot who the hell they were. There was another tag team on there. And then potentially you have Americanos group. I mean, they can go for the tag teams, right? So I don't know. There's tag teams. It's so bad that I can't even remember some of these tag teams. That's how bad Raw's division's been, man. Oh my god, I could name more on SmackDown than I could on Raw, honestly, because I see the people I see, but I don't see you. I forget you. I'm sorry, and that's WWE's fault. That's not even their fault. That's WWE's fault and their booking of it. So okay, enough with this. Um, that was my Raw recap. Like and subscribe. I'm gonna be making some more videos. I'm gonna try to do, some other things that I want to work on. But my sleep these days are horrible. Like right now, it's like it's like 2 in the morning now, and I'm supposed to be up at 6. So again, like and subscribe. Click my other videos if you like them. Hey man, let's make this brand go. And like I said, I'll catch you guys next time.